Hello everyone, how are you feeling today? Happy Monday. Okay, it is a new week. Okay, let me go ahead and wait. First off, before I get started, I'm gonna go ahead and put a comment on here so everyone knows what this is about. I hope that y'all are having a great Monday. Today's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be teaching you how to meal prep for two, and I'm also gonna be teaching you some other things. So let's put this in the chat thing, not 3, 2. Hi guys. All right, so let me pin this here. It's a pin, guys, the pin. Okay, perfect. So that's always the hardest part of this. All right. If you're watching a replay of this, I hope that you find these tips really, really helpful for you. So my top 2 tips when it comes to meal prepping and getting yourself set up for the week is 1, make food that you like. Okay, do not make food just because you've seen your favorite Pinterest person making this meal or you've seen somebody try this meal. No, make food that you enjoy, make food that you like. Otherwise, if you make some food that you don't like, it's going to go to waste, and that's a waste of money, waste of time, things that we don't have the essence of. So let's get right into it. The second tip, guys, you gotta make cooking fun. You should not be making your cooking like it's a chore. It shouldn't be something that you dread to do. This is something that you're doing for yourself, something that you're doing for your body, something that you're doing to reach your goals. So don't make meal prepping into this thing where it's like, oh, I gotta cook food for myself and I'd rather just eat to go. No, think about your why and why are you cooking for yourself right now. So, I like wine. If you do not do wine, if you're not a drinker, you're more than welcome to have some tea or just turn up some music. Okay, put some music on. I got a little bit of jazz playing in the background, but we don't want to get copyright, so we ain't gonna have it up too loud. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the wine on today. And today I'm drinking this Cali Red. I know I get a lot of questions about this. It's good, okay? Like it's 14.1% of alcohol. I get some people aren't really like dark wine drinkers, and it's okay if you're a dark wine drinker. This particular wine kind of reminds me of like a Merlot, but kind of like a Cab. I say Merlot because Merlots normally have more alcohol content in them than Cabs do, but this is everything, okay? Everything. Let's get right into it. So today, just to get myself started, let me take a sip first. Also, comment in the chats where you're from. I got a lot of different viewers from like New York, Cali. Comment in the chats, where are you from? I would love to know where you're tuning in from. First things first, we got our salmon. We're gonna make something that you can make for 2 people, okay? So, we got green beans, right? Already ready because it takes forever to cut this stuff, guys, and I didn't want y'all to stay for too long. Second thing is potatoes. I hear a lot of women say, well, my man don't eat that, or my woman don't eat that, your partner don't eat that. That's fine. Give them something that you know they're comfortable with, but give yourself something that's gonna be made for you, because at the end of the day, you're trying to reach goals. You cannot allow your partner to stop you from reaching your goals, okay? All right, ladies, don't wanna hear those excuses of, you don't like to try nothing different, she don't like to try nothing different, or they don't like that. No, make them what they like and then make you what you need, okay? So we got 2 sweet potatoes, we have green beans, and we have salmon today just because my boyfriend didn't take out his meat, so we didn't get, we ain't take it out, so you ain't getting it, okay? Remember that too. So today we're gonna be making a barbecue salmon. Again, we're gonna make it simple. We're gonna throw this on top of the salmon, and then, hold on, the music a little too low. That's a little bit better. I'm also going to be seasoning up the sweet potatoes and the regular potatoes. I'm gonna start off with the salt because that's super simple. We got pink Himalayan salt. We're gonna just start by just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Put that on top of that. Onion powder, garlic powder for his side. And I normally would put a little bit of red chili flakes, some red chili pepper or whatever, but I don't have any. I ran out, unfortunately. So we have a little bit of garlic for his side. I'm not putting it on my sweet potatoes. I don't want all of that on my sweet potato side. I did forget one secret ingredient. Aha! We got a little bit of cinnamon for our, just a little bit, not too much for our sweet potatoes to give a little flavor. Not too crazy. And where's the other seasoning? We have a little bit of turmeric for the potatoes, just a little bit. Again, don't be trying to go crazy. I know he also likes this Cajun seasoning. Again, I don't have chili powder. I know we put chili powder on everything, y'all, okay? Just a little bit because this already has salt in it. So be mindful when you're making his food. Again, because you are trying to help him eat healthier or her eat healthier and yourself eat healthier. So just be mindful of your sodium and also pay attention to your labels that are inside of these pre-mixed seasonings. So if you know it got salt in it, you don't need to be adding extra salt to your other dishes. We got some extra virgin olive oil. Guys, I forgot to put that on here. So we're gonna go ahead and just drizzle this on top of both sides for the potatoes. I've already got my oven preheated. My oven cooks pretty fast, okay? So just gonna move this around a little bit. And again, I like to put everything in the oven. Let's make it easy. Sometimes when you come home, you don't got time to be slaving over those stoves. You really don't. And if you're working from home, you definitely don't want to be slaving over those stoves. You're trying to breathe, honey, breathe. Get out, baby. Walk, take a walk. You just throw all of this in the oven, make your life a little bit easier. Sorry, guys. I'm about to put some gloves on really quickly. I always look, and don't laugh, they're pink. They're pink gloves. And this is just because my nails, look, ladies. Look, if you got nails or jewelry on or anything like that, put some gloves on while you cook. There's nothing wrong with it. I know you've seen grandma do it. I know you've seen Nana do it. There's nothing wrong with it. We're gonna put some barbecue sauce on here, but first I'm gonna put the salt. Where is my salt? Just a little bit of salt on here. We're gonna put some garlic, because garlic goes on everything, and I love garlic. So this is what we're having today. And I put a little bit of pepper, just a little bit of pepper as well. How y'all feeling? Again, throw it in the chat where you from. If any questions that you may have throughout this process, just throw it in the chat and I'll answer the questions towards the end. So yeah. I'm just gonna, honestly, just gonna throw it on there. We're just gonna be a little generous. Get our little spoon and rub it all on there. I know if you live in Atlanta, I don't know if they have Publixes. They might have some Publix in North Carolina or something like that. Maybe South Carolina and Florida, but I'm not really sure. But have you ever been to Publix and they had like the brown sugar salmon? Oh my gosh, it's to die for. And this is kind of like my little remake of it. Obviously, you could put brown sugar on it, but I don't really want to put any extra sugar on it. Just because this right here, close. Yeah! If you know where that's from, if you know where that's from, what movie that's from, go ahead and put it in the chat. Cause man. Oh, you gotta know where that's from, guys. Okay. Last but not least, we're gonna get to these green beans. Guys, we're gonna get to these green beans. I'm gonna just go down a little bit. We got green beans here. I'm going to put, I love turmeric on my green beans, so I'm just gonna go ham with that. Turmeric is really good for anti-inflammation for you, so that's a perfect thing. A little bit of virgin olive oil, well, extra virgin olive oil. Throw that in there. It's a good healthy fat. We're gonna throw some pepper. Super simple, y'all. This isn't like rocket science. Making a bunch of meals for yourself shouldn't be that difficult. Throw a little garlic. Again, find your favorite things that you love. And I'm also gonna put a secret ingredient. Okay, we got liquid aminos, which is a soy alternative. I'll talk more about this later. And it has salt in it, so you're good to go. I'm gonna actually put my hands in here just because I wanna make sure this is fully coated. And we're gonna pop all of this in the oven, and this is gonna be our lunch. Or it could be your dinner, whatever you want for the next 2 days for you and your partner. So super simple, y'all. Find a favorite sauce, throw on the top of your meat. Find a favorite veggie that you both can enjoy. And try some new things and put it all in saran wraps or Pyrexes and throw it in the oven. So I'm gonna throw all this in the oven really quickly. I'm gonna lift. Look, why am I wiping off my gloves? They're there for a reason. I'm gonna throw all of this in the oven really quickly, okay? And I'll be right back. I always put the meat at the bottom just because I wanted to cook a little bit faster. My oven's pretty hot, so it's gonna cook pretty fast. So that is gonna cook, and that'll be done hopefully before this live is over so I can show you putting it in Pyrex. If it's not, I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry. Okay. The next thing that we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you all how to, where's my lid? I'm going to be showing you some tips. Honestly, these are just household switches that I've made for myself. And obviously, this isn't something that I'm telling you have to go out right now and buy everything at one time. I know as women, we're like, okay, I got to do this and I got to do it all out. No, one thing at a time. When you're switching up things in your household when it comes to your sauces, your dressings, your mayo, your soy sauces, things like that, you want to take your time. This stuff is not cheap. And not that it's expensive, it's just not cheap. And I just don't want you feeling like you got to go out and spend $5, $6 on one little thing of turmeric or something like that because you're trying to be healthier. No, we're just gonna do small switches. So I'm gonna show you something that I started switching out. I'm gonna bring, because I know I get a lot of questions about this. So let me go ahead and grab what we need. I'll go again, grab that. Again, guys, these are household things that we all buy. It's not that I'm some super health nut. I'm a human like you. I like junk food too. Okay, give me one more second, guys. Okay, so we got a bunch of junk, right? Okay, so let's start with something that everyone says they're gonna cut out of their diet. Bread, right? Let's just not eat bread anymore. It's gonna be so easy not to eat this one thing we had our whole entire lives and be happy forever. And we're gonna have our body goals and everything is gonna be amazing. And yeah, nobody gonna do that. That's not realistic. Stop listening to those diet trendy pages that you see with the small, tiny waists and they don't eat bread and now they're happy because they're skinny. No, that's not true. You need bread, you need carbs, but you have to be mindful of what type of breads you're eating and just make smarter choices for yourself and your goals. So these are two different breads. This one I got from Kroger. It looks healthy when you see it on the outside. It says no dyes or artificial flavors, no high fructose corn toast, whatever the heck. And it says golden honey wheat. Oh, okay, that sounds pretty good. It's whole wheat, right? Then we have thinly sliced 21 whole grains and seeds Dave's Killer Bread, right? So you see 70 calories. What does it say? What does it say? This is 100 calories per serving, right? So when it comes to bread, don't read the front, read the back. The back is going to tell you everything you need to know about the bread. So look at the first couple of ingredients in the breads. So I look to see if they have milk in it, if they have dairy in it, because I don't do dairy, okay? And I also look to see if they have any extra preservatives in there that could probably cause toxic issues later on. And I also want to know if the flour is enriched. So the first on this bread says it's enriched flour, wheat flour, malted barley, I don't know what that word is, reduced iron, just being honest, sugar, honey, whole wheat. I'm not gonna go through all of this. Okay, so it's enriched, meaning that they took out the nutrients to bleach the bread and then they put the nutrients back. That's what you don't want. And on this one, it just says organic whole wheat flour, organic cracked whole wheat water, organic cane sugar, organic 21. So I'm reading down, it doesn't have anything about enriched in here. It doesn't have any milk or any dairy in it. It does have sugar, but most bread does have some type of sugar in it to give it a little bit of flavor. It also has 3 grams of protein in this one, which we women need protein. This has 4 grams of protein. That's big more than this one. But we really want to look at how the carbs too, it's a little bit more in this one, but that's okay. You really want to just look at the toxins. I think everyone's so gung-ho about the sugar, the sodium, the calories. Think about the toxins, ladies. Look and really read over what's in these brands and these products when you're shopping for your bread. So I still buy this because they likes it, that's fine, okay? Whatever, you can have it. This whole wheat, that's a step up. There's nothing wrong with that. But I prefer the Dave's Killer Bread just because I know that it's gonna have less toxins and it does have a little bit more, it's more nutrient dense. Not necessarily that this is healthier than this. We're not saying something is healthier than the other. We're just saying this is more nutrient dense. It has more fiber. It has more seeds. It has things that we need in our body. So done with that. Y'all wanted to lie in the whole segment. Switches. Lay's, okay? If you come to my house, we are a chip family. Hold on, I need a drink. I've been talking a lot. If you come to my household, you know that we got chips. I love me some chips. Okay, so instead of eating these chips, which has potatoes, vegetable oil, canola oil, which is freaking terrible for you, sunflower, corn, and salt, I would suggest, honestly, these two. Okay, now, again, it's less sodium in this one. It doesn't have any harsh or really, I guess I'm trying to get all the sciencey terms, a lot of trans fat in it, I guess you can say, that's going to be bad for you like the regular Lay's. And it doesn't have those oils in it that is harmful to your body. And this is just a step up because it's popped. So these are the two options that I would highly suggest if you wanted to switch from eating regular chips. Try the reduced sodium, and then the pop chips or even popcorners are pretty good too. Not that, again, I don't really pay attention to calories. I pay attention to the sodium, and I also pay attention to the ingredients, because ingredients are super duper important when it comes to how does it break down in your body. So we're done with that. Next thing, snack, right? This is just a snack that I highly suggest, again, with chips and stuff like that, the Quakers. These are lightly salted. I love to put peanut butter on mine, so hummus, fruits, cream cheese. Don't forget cream cheese. For those of you that are trying to be low carby, I would highly suggest this. This is just a household staple that I buy weekly. Next thing is our peanut butters. This is very, very, very important because, believe it or not, this has a lot of sugar in it. Peanut butter has a lot of sugar in it. You do not want a lot of sugar in your peanut butter. You're trying to get the protein from it, okay? You can have a little bit, but you don't want the ones that got a lot. So this one is extra nutrient dense. It's a peanut butter cashew butter with honey, chia seeds, and flax seeds, which is really good for your digestive system. And it has 6 grams of protein per serving. This one has 7 grams per serving. But when you look at the sugars, this has way more sugar in it. And again, if you're someone that needs to pay attention to that, I would highly pay attention to it. This doesn't even have sugar in it, all has honey. So again, more nutrient dense. Again, we're not saying that this is better than this one, even though my mind it is, because it doesn't have all that sugar in it. It has honey, is more of a natural. Again, we want to think about our gut health, ladies. What happens when you eat a lot of white things, a lot of sugar, a lot of white flour? Candida builds up in your body, right? That causes vaginal issues, gut health issues, breakouts, loss of hair. Be very, 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 very mindful of the ingredients and the things you buy. Next, moving on to pasta, because I love this pasta. Okay, so quick switches that I've made. I started buying veggie pasta. I prefer this one because it still has a little bit of wheat in it, but it still has a serving of vegetables in it, which is still pretty good. And honestly, this particular brand, this one, not the other one. Don't say I took you to the store to get anything else. This one, your partner won't know. Your partner won't know. I promise you, I put this in the pasta all the time. My boyfriend be like, oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. And I'd be like, I know. So this one here is the old one. It's just regular wheat, but this one is definitely better. So again, try to make small switches like this make a difference in your household when you're trying to get more veggies in, get more protein in. Is something on my teeth? Or is it the filter? I think something's on my teeth. Oh. Sorry guys. We won't be doing that over here. Had me looking crazy for the world. Check me out. I'm good. Okay, cool. That's what happens when you wear lipstick. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, next thing is oatmeal, okay? I know y'all see the little quick, oh, it's only 100 calories. Less calories mean I'm gonna be skinnier and I'm gonna lose weight because it says less calories. No, that ain't true. It ain't true. It ain't true. So, I used to buy this all the time. I went and bought this just to show you today because I don't even have this in my household, but I bought it because I wanted to show it to you. I used to be obsessed with it because I thought it was healthy because it said 100 calories and it said cinnamon roll and it said all this other stuff, flax seeds, whole grain. Like, you get sold on the marketing. Don't let the marketing sell you guys, okay? Don't let the marketing sell you. So this is instant oatmeal. Stop buying these. Stop buying instant oatmeal. Even if you just get simply rolled oats, these are quick oats because I'm always on the go. My women don't like old-fashioned oats. But this is better than this because you know how much sugar, you know how much sodium you're gonna put in this. This starts off at 0, okay? 0, so you don't have to worry about that. But with this, yes, it has calories in it. It only has 100 calories, but you gotta look at the sodium, 210 grams of sodium in just one little pack. Now, you know that little one pack ain't enough. We're gonna need like 2 or 3. 0 sodium, okay? That sodium makes us bloat, ladies. Just be mindful of it. And also, again, excess sugars, you just need to make sure you understand, and it has caramel color and some weird other preservatives in here, and I don't feel like trying to explain to y'all. But stop buying instant oat milk and start buying your oats and start making it in a jar. I think the last time I had a live, I showed you all how I made my overnight oats. So start buying this. It's cheaper anyways than this crap. And it's way better for you. You can make it special the way you like it. Okay, let's check on this food really quickly. I feel like I've been talking a little while. Let me check on the food. Is everything looking good in here, guys? Everything looking good. All right, moving on. Salt. I just started buying pink Himalayan salt. If you haven't switched to this, I don't know where you've been at. Okay, you've been sleeping under a rock, and you're still buying Morton salt, and you're putting Morton salt on your food. I'm gonna need you to stop, sis. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. Get yourself some pink Himalayan salt, okay? Last but not least, we're gonna talk about soy sauce. If you still have the drawer with all the other people's sauces from takeout in your house, I need you to dump the drawer out tonight. I'm gonna need you to go in the kitchen, okay? Okay, sauces and stuff, throw it out. Don't keep it in your house. You don't know what's in those sauces. You don't know how old those sauces is that be coming from all those restaurants. Throw it out, okay? We're not gonna be like our great-grandparents, okay? We're not gonna be like them when they had a whole sauce drawer and all the sauces and the ketchups and the mustards. No, we're gonna buy our own sauces. It's gonna be fresh and we're gonna know, because we're gonna take good care of ourselves. We're gonna live long and rejuvenous and all that stuff. So I started making switches with my soy sauce. I still have this soy in my house, but you can see I really don't use this. I really use this because it has less sodium in it, okay? That's another thing. And then again, it's a soy sauce alternative. So it's going to be all from soybeans, okay? And it also has some other it has other things like 16 amino acids in it. Like, it just so much more nutrient dense than this. This is just straight up sodium, salt, and some color. Yes, caramel color, a little bit of salt, dextrose, that's it. There's nothing, and it's crazy sodium. It's 1,340 milligrams of salt in that. Let me see if I can get it close. I got this filter on, so y'all probably can't even see it. Whatever. This only has 350 milligrams. Okay, you could go ham with this. Not that you should, but you get what I'm saying? It still gives you that salty flavor that you want, and you're getting so much more nutrients from it. So if you just go buy this, it also has B12 in it for you ladies that are trying to be more plant-based. This is good for you. So definitely use this instead. So those are the switches that I would like for y'all to start making. They're super simple, and just start slowly. Again, it shouldn't be something that you feel like you got to go out and you have to go crazy and spend hundreds of dollars. It's not that deep, girl. Start with the soy sauce, work to the breads, move to your milks. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to show y'all. My favorite, because I get this question on, my favorite dairy-free dressings that taste just like ranch. Hold on 1 second. Oh, where'd it go? For some reason, I can't find that, guy. Oh, found it. Okay, so I use this brand. Oh my gosh. I wish I would have found this earlier. I have other brands I've tried too. But this brand I got from Kroger. The Everything Bagels is amazing. Can y'all see that? There it is. There we go. This right here, man, amazing. It's dairy free. Don't it look thick? It don't look watery. It look like some real ranch, right? Yeah, no, dairy free, no inflammation. And this is obviously the creamy ranch that they have, dairy free. So make the switches in your house. Start buying different things. Again, let's check on this food. Let's see how it's cooking. Give me 1 second here. It might take a little bit longer than I suspected. But I'll come bring y'all over there so y'all can see what we working with. Because after this, the live gonna be over. Okay, check this out. Check me out. Check me out. Hold up. So this is what we working with. It's cooking up a little bit. This is getting a little toasty. Let's check on our salmon. Okay, it's coming along. It's coming along. It's coming along. I might actually put a little bit more glaze on that and let it get crispy at the top. But yes, I feel like that's gonna take a little bit longer than I expected on this live. But that's a-okay. If y'all have any questions, drop me a question, and then we're gonna log off. I'll post the results in my stories just so y'all don't have to stay on without me too much longer, because that was the end of it. I hope that I answered all your questions. Because I know I've been getting a lot of them in my DMs. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, no. So, that is what you should do when you're cooking for two. Okay, so let's recap really quickly. Cooking for two. Cook what you want for you, and cook what you want for what he likes as well. Make sure that you put everything in a pan. Make sure you also use aluminum just to take down the cooking time. You don't have to be on top of the stove making the collards with the turkey necks and you don't got to do all of that. You don't have to do all of that. Start simple. A protein. So tonight was salmon. You could have did 2 different meats if you wanted to do a plant protein and his protein. I always tell you to put the man's protein or the woman's protein, depending on your partner, in the oven. So go ahead and put that in the oven for theirs, and then you can always cook the plant protein on top of the stove because it cooks like 10 minutes because it's not real meat. And then the potatoes, throw them in the oven, your carbs in the oven, or put rice on the stove in the pot, let it cook by itself. Greens. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I cooked greens on the stove. I'll throw my everything in the oven, okay? So that we can walk away, go do what else you gotta do in the house. Okay, we're not gonna be using any excuses, okay? No more excuses, ladies. We're not gonna ever say our partner is the reason why we can't eat healthy this fall. Our partner is the reason why we can't make cleaner dishes for ourselves. No excuses, okay? This is for us, okay? I hope that this helped you and that, yeah, y'all found this enjoyable. And tomorrow we're gonna be doing a workout live, so be sure to tap in for that as well. But y'all have a great rest of your week. Again, if y'all have no questions, cheers to you. Bye, guys.